Secrets Between the Sheets. Episode 3. The Touch That Stayed. Ella couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw him. The way Liam had looked at her, the way his hand had brushed her cheek, so careful, like he knew she was about to break. And then, the kiss. It wasn't planned. It wasn't wild. It was soft and sad and honest. A kiss that said everything they couldn't say with words. Ella had kissed a man who wasn't her husband. And now, everything inside her felt different. She wasn't proud of what she did, but she wasn't sorry either. She whispered to herself, "What am I doing?" And silence answered her back. The next morning, the kitchen smelled like coffee and silence. Tom sat across the table, eyes on his phone, fingers typing. Ella watched him, wondering how a man could be so close and yet feel so far. She looked at his face. This was the man she married, but his eyes, they didn't look at her the way Liam's had. Tom spoke without looking up. "You forgot to pick up the dry cleaning. No good morning. No smile. Just another reminder that she had become invisible." Ella nodded quietly. "Sorry. I had a long day." He shrugged, still not looking at her. "We all do, Ella. That's life." She stirred her coffee slowly. Life? No, this wasn't life. This was survival. Later that afternoon, Ella walked into the office. Liam was already there, typing on his laptop. When he saw her, he stood up slowly, like he had been waiting. Their eyes met. No words. Just air filled with tension and something unspoken between them. Liam took a step closer. "About yesterday," he began, his voice soft. Ella raised a hand to stop him. "Please, don't. If we talk about it, it becomes real." Liam nodded, but his eyes never left her. "It felt real to me." Ella's lips parted, but no words came out. She wanted to scream, to run, to stay, all at once. Her heart was at war with her conscience. And in that moment, silence became louder than anything. That night, Ella sat in bed with a notebook in her lap. She began to write, not a letter to Liam, but a letter to herself. "Dear Ella, when did you stop being you? When did love become a routine and passion become something only found in memories? You used to dream. You used to laugh. Now, you survive. You exist. But that kiss, that one kiss reminded you you're still alive." Tears blurred the ink on the page. She closed the notebook and held it to her chest. She didn't need anyone to read it. She just needed to feel something again. And she did. The following week, Ella tried to avoid Liam. But the universe had other plans. At the elevator, their hands touched as they both reached for the same button. She froze. He did too. "We can't keep doing this," she whispered. Liam leaned in slightly. "Doing what? Feeling something real?" Ella stepped back. "It's wrong." He nodded slowly. "Then why does it feel like the first thing that's been right in a long time?" She looked away, breathing fast. Because he was right. And that truth was more dangerous than any lie she had told herself. Tom stood at the door that night, watching her. "You've changed," he said suddenly. Ella turned, surprised. "What do you mean?" He looked at her like he didn't know her anymore. "You're distant, different. I feel like I've already lost you, and I don't even know why." Ella's chest tightened. She wanted to speak, to explain, but what would she say? "I kissed another man. I'm not happy. I don't love you the way I used to." So she said nothing. And in her silence, Tom understood. He didn't say another word, just walked away, leaving Ella alone with her guilt and her truth. That night, lying in bed, Ella closed her eyes. But she didn't dream of Tom. She didn't dream of the life they built. She dreamt of Liam, of that look, that touch, that kiss. It haunted her because it stayed in her skin, in her breath, in her heart. And even though she tried to forget, Liam's name echoed in her like a whisper she couldn't silence. If this story touched something inside you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything. What did you feel during this episode? Leave a comment. I read every word. And now, get ready for the final episode. The secrets, the silence, everything will come undone. Episode 4, The End of Us, or the Beginning. Coming soon. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss